in your intelligence infrastructure. You don't mistreat the person. Remember, Obia Wakakosum, managing director or baby minister. Assembly or what can ye? But if you reduce it to partisanship, attack, I'm not suggesting that I am against accountability. Obia render accounts. But in the process, there must be a system in place. Obobwa. But where we play to the gallery all the time, attack. In the end, it says the end is for budget aba. You know, they're also going to start procurement. Governance is about procurement. A baby and you are over survive without procurement. Okay? You buy for the state. So Yabeshe, Honorable, they would have to take it easy and follow due process and allow us to all feel that Omano Yeheninara. The more they continue to attack, persecution here, persecution there, in the press conference, NPP for the real problem is there. Solve it. Let me tell you, let me see some are working. In the NDC, NPP abredo. ECG in more lawyers. One lawyers, NDC for number wasn't NDC for Kukudam. No, NDC for ECG lawyers. In NPP time. They were the ones who were writing legal opinion. I have court documents. These same lawyers are. You know why and wonder what MDs are being. What the one what are being. They were writing legal opinions. They were in court when people sued ECG. These were the same people that would defend the ECG there. ECG in the work PPA. How can the same people today, when their party members are attacking the former MD and or former managing directors for not going to PPR, they will keep quiet? PDS, and some they were in the public space talking about corruption. Do you know that those lawyers are would defend PDS and you were ECG? They were Abrochi court. Yeah, and these lawyers. You see, let us say Ghana first. That is what I'm saying there. Zaye yeno, za all kodono, boyan. You see, as it be politics does not mean being partisan 24 hours. You look at the national interest. The fact that who opponent or ye bibia or buano, on in chede can want some papa, I will opposition in Babi.
Okay, my interest.
But no, I need to. You brought an important question. Zawari in the long run, unborn. I've been in government before. I started off in opposition. I am back into opposition. I know for a fact the bureaucrats is now creating in the public service, in terms of the structures,
okay.
It requires a collective political will to solve it. If we make it partisan, the man or why, then they are benefiting from the rots. No politicians were throwing. Look, Akufado, if you are being, there are appointees and there. What's one poor professional, one pose, 1 year a NPP for. There are people who are still playing ball with this current administration.
Sir.
Of course, you call a Ghana airport company. The chief executive, in a point in there, also NDC. No. I'm just giving an example. The chief executive of Ghana airport company.
No, more time. No.
No appointed. Why is it that some chief executive from day one terminating one appointment, even when there's a Supreme Court decision in the Donko versus the Republic case, the Supreme Court provided a clear path how chief executive of SOEs are to be handled in a change of government. All right, but there are some of them who had even retired were sacked. Obiawari Tampo was sacked. Ask yourself, why is the chief executive of Ghana Airport Company still in office.
So do you feel betrayed by?
Oh, I'm not going there. I'm saying there. We are seeing who kakra.
Okay. Yen share a revenue team. Nana ka me pese me bisa said na ukasa aban kamea ye say in a way as omo hante the previous administration. Quite person and omonfa so business a signal bureau opinion ye say who say ya transfer sika say ya say dey contract.
No, please, you and I don't know. Don't let us go. Don't let us go there. No. I'm saying that it's unfair to the gentleman. Listen,
sir.
Listen to me. A security couple, an intelligence officer in any serious democracy, he won't be treated that way. Share obia awo ada no nenyo gudo or bonban won ye no basabaso.
Okay, my yembra revenue
it is awo ye no onye.
Okay, na ka me pese kwan person and komonfa en handle.
I'm saying that due process.
Okay, you share revenue team for
is what we need
about minority or the evidence about drug trafficking.
Why are you asking me there about minority? I would listen. It brings some there on the evidence about
because
no, that's not a fair question. Please,
okay, minority more. Evidence a ban putupu say ya mobetimi e de akire ya ma obi because yene te say de mo I'm a Ghanaian and niam e course so man ni koyi a me benefit bi efri mo ankoyi so a me benefit enti se metena say na me kasa so me kasa ma Ghana fo nyina adenti na yentimi emba yenya a conclusive ade ma obi entimi ntene ho asese evidence saying that you was a bino challenge here, then we the minority we are providing this evidence. I didn't know among
well, me just there you form committees we a lot of ejumana na nka no mankotime ye no mpanyimfo a wode da no say awawo ye hono ejuma so agent team for you or in charge of defense and interior committee and a committee no what you hono ejuma what in the name of the minority caucus.
Okay.
Intimidate there. So far, he is leading that conversation.
Okay.
On behalf of the minority caucus. I would not want to interfere with other views.
Okay.
I think so far he's handling the issue. What I don't like is the attacks on his personality.
Okay.
Our friends in NDC, no, or the way tolerant. Politics was abotan na was here. In your being yadwinumpa, in Shana Hoba. Mempe a corner, yenuanum NDC funibi, wafada, wakasa, was it here. Or Chanadwin, azibia, onu feel the onkoye. Abanuso remain trim. In yadwina, on your beshe.
Okay.
Majis is there. NIB, our National Investigation Intelligence Bureau, it's not their duty bipartisan committee to sit either in camera or before the cameras to discuss the issues. Grant him that he has put it on paper to demand for a committee deliberation. You don't attack him. You don't personalize the issue and now start calling him names. That is unfair. Yenuanum NDC should also understand that what opposition in some people working. All right? Sabi, is that how they were treated? And if they were treated this way, would they have been happy? So I think that issues about Yema na in church remember. Inya aban ozi inhube shobi nimu na oba mo bia na sam akanimu nti no me gize nimbre pam no I think Reverend is around wobotum na we invite because the committee is seized with all the issues.
Okay.
Now if you want to further interrogate on your platform, I think you can do it. However, I hold a view there. The call by the committee the call by him for the committee to sit is a right call because after all, I mean, that is the way to go. We are on break. He doesn't have an opportunity to file an urgent question now. The only opportunity is for the committee to deliberate and invite the agencies and share information. Maybe somebody says, oh, he should bring the evidence out, he should bring the evidence out. Ebiana is so sensitive there. In the national interest, you know, the intelligence agencies or the agencies involved must hear it in camera. Yeah. But you don't attack him.
Okay. Me Reverend Kasai, or Kasi, so say there are certain things that are very sensitive. Yes, security, thing. And yeah, there's me about public. Ediababeto ejasana. You being the minority leader. Edia what kind yes sensitive near the because Reverend Kasi so say evidence. Honorable, what do we need?
How can you ask me this question? I won't answer this question.
Are they?
No. But you can't be asking me questions about my caucus. I can't answer them. It's not right. No, it's not. You can't ask me whether me committee leader. No, I don't need. I won't get into that area. I won't get into that area with you. I will not get into that area with you. No, it's not appropriate.
Say,
Abina, do you want us to have a good end to this show?
Very.
You want to?
Yes.
We started well.
Yes.
We started well.
We started very well. And I want us to end well.
No.
Okay. Say you can't Osahene Alexander Afenyo-Markin me pacho ye.
Oh. So the master me ya no. I'm sure as a Bachian. Mutu me ya no.
Into my
try bibi kaka. Well, me a gun and you ba mpapa fiano.
Okay.
Mama me fie futu.
Okay.
Me bisa masi kakra. Ye tracer yezuko. Otublo hu. Yezuko ojobi. Yezuko akomu. Yezuko ojobi ekropon gomu ekropon.
Okay.
Eba and also mekatra me nana nchan wochia me. And then mena na beyin efi nya konokwe. Mekatra akwade no so ncha kakra muso no woyin mokre da me mekwetu musua kasa no.
Enti wo te kasa no.
Oyara.
Okay.
Na efutu na mabo me bre nyina.
Okay.
Marco School was Simpa, St. Augustine's, Mizako, Buckingham, Bradford, Ghana Law School, Oxford, Mizi MP, Mukroke Vasu Kakra, na me become, Nemugwane, Mekaya Law, because now become no yaza or your interest.
Okay.
Yewi school, na 2 years in Oide Yetrifi, into Mekaya professional course be Wakanda, Graduate School of Management.
Okay.
As a kosher hostel or Crow House. Na mezi be mfida watwe yazika ya post boy wo Ghana Post abrebo no ezinare yakọ abrebo mu school kakra no mezi sha me adwuma ase because de bia na me preda me yankwankra adwuma yi and yazini ne ma yate company yegodo na yazre bobra me be a lawyer nso I enjoy courtroom practice and you know I took a lot of my advocacy to court. Me a lawyer, Mesity office, me per court, ejuma. Enti yegudo. Me just there. Politics or public life. No more NPP, but za nyamiza mahenyen. Obi bisa da anti na mekesha amanyo sem. Za mefem wa brebom and the fact that nyankopon mama akonya me jizi de motu me use the makonya wa abenim anama yosem na ai metime mfusu wenyam ho mfaso and ebe futu a mentum mfama no nka but nyankopon afamedo ezudwume pi ama efutu man and mokodo aso na masom abrabo ndefom de bi amaka the butum na a survivor yempa sande amfa mpa ambobra bashufo.
So you're Christian?
Oh yes, me a Catholic, but me so no mama me nyim crop Pentecost kakra and me na so nyim crop Ghana Apostolic kakra but mama nka awon bi me so na was me crop cha me no mama me papa no maame oye abrewa dajezo no oye konfu penyin wo ai chame but yani fie ne nchenara na Roman aso no ebe jezi de ono ozim ka she father nisim
wow
me na besia kosida no pe bia no ozim ko mass ozim ka she father nisim because ya daninya itu nen ebien pe edan no ne fie no eseyi ana onyi Roman chapel dan osiwa enti tu nen ebien pe enti oboe na abo no ozim ko she enti Roman sofo no ozim kro Roman school na all compound one make start day nursery enti abrewa na obi be ka do ye konfo no no ozim crochet father nisim
I don't know mama wan come no I don't know when you initiate into
ozim ka share father nisim and so that Catholic started from infancy and then remember back to Winneba myself father no a Catholic so now I was no commerce kakra na mako a Christ Apostolic kakra na me na besia so mako Ghana Apostolic kakra
I see
and then but if yankasa me na nkanso ye sofo abuaje marking ye na nkanso na oze ebusuan bobo aze na nkasa no oye Methodist you know ye ozigwa oye merchant sikenyipa na igwezinu mu na obeye Methodist sofo baptizing and obey Methodist sofo nti yefi ankasa ya Methodist fi nti ebe simpa na eka sofo marking fi a obi enyim the sofo marking fi ye oye Methodist and nkofu besides ntina was it osahin was it them abozin
make I say in parliament because inside the talk be can and nka ho
you know if you mpanyimfo na what's ho no wo fa no mo so dem abozini adawacha na was it dem is in wo insist there kwamena mpanyimfo de aza was amon or they use into nka de where wo pay MPT honorable nti wo ka de oye mpanyina za was amon na panyina za azemo a ntutu no fo mbojat masa nti what's ho na was it dem ebozin no was mam mejitum medase na mejizi de edwuma no yebokodo yaye ya fameze
and a Freemason so kakra eka ho and the open secret wo ka say wo yibi
nti ono wasa no yebeka no
oh there be e say no ka wan no nka ho
bi sa no pe ono wasa
no but was me but family wise of course I mean it's obvious
well I'm a family man me so edwuma asim ntam na mpanyimfo hye nkran de beyin ze se ehase de echichiri wo edwuma na rebobra e wara oyi and me jitum because aware ze o ma wo beyin no e stable se ye beyin na enware ya wa brebo ye basa nda reso besi hwe into one of the things that mpanyim ma meta say wa brebo mo ntedo e wara o ma ye more responsible and I don't regret it brebo ze isuan zama and oyazisuan from day one and moframa wonu hwem wankasa wa brebo and all you learn a lot so I am very happy being a family man, being a politician, being a lawyer, and above all being an entrepreneur. Because that is what creates the opportunity for the many that are unemployed. But I would end by saying one thing. I think we need a national orientation
on
in this country. Where all of us will reorient ourselves and have a certain national psyche. Because sometimes I feel very sad. The way abuse opportunities will chrome her. The way akwenye bi fi abem ba yen hwedu ye. And this is across board. NDC, NPP, the public service, the way abena ze yen hwedu ye. I think that as a country, we need to reorient ourselves.
Okay.
Omampeyi Kufuor started. Ekede Kufuor na bredo okreti Ministry for Information and National Orientation. Listen, nzama nkoye, even the private enterprise. Nkofu complain, oh be ejuma wambantam, time oil do be bejuman, or say oko prayer service be o baby, oko retreat, obi work Friday, by 2 o'clock, we fe ejuma, obi weekend, on bejuma Monday, because this or that. Nkofu pi ati wone ejuma, wakofa, abrofo, in a warhead wa Ghana. Weekend di mukro minyanku bi ne facility. Mukro no yezi nkomo. Na mu de Indian fu ebien ebaasa wetwem ho. Na me say na Indian fu yo say kwamena edwuma no manfa Indian fu na wamba manager edwuma no bugu.
Ghana ni ntime nye.
I was sad. Mpocho atimasa. Entrepreneurs pay, a lot of businesses, they are bringing foreigners to head because of what? In our public service, a lot of waste because of again attitude. I believe that as a country, we can set that right. You go to America, they say America first, and the American dream. There is that sense of patriotism, Kasibi. But I think go to baby obi fido politicians no crowd no. DS kantinya so ye dibia. Important masa.
Abaye juma na enye wa juma ntima yenkoye nim.
Even in the company bi mu no obi ni attitude towards it. So I'm calling on government.
Okay.
For now they have
the power.
They should initiate something.
Okay.
Create a national dialogue on this matter. Let all of us rally around it.
Okay.
Certain things must change. It's not just a change in political power, but a system that we all run.
Okay.
Onkoye, Yansisa, na Yansisa yan nzama yariye. And I say this with a heavy heart, because in Winneba, there are a lot of interventions. Maya is gone waste because of attitude. I remember Yama, boat is Amobi, on fine juma. Nkofu gum wokopo wonyana woba sikano on your account na boat nimpo etuaka na echi boat no woba wose engine asay ebua asay free nti owo no kohwehwe sika nyimpo no hwe wanim na waka kire because of you dey be asabi awo sika boda to masa obi amani dwetir on fanye adwuma on ye because of your party member ne sika no so asay then as it chan oba ose oyer meniska no fanko hospital. I'm saying that these things cut across and it's all over.
Okay.
Many people have benefited from the government, from Rawlings to Kufuor to Atamils to Mahama, Akufo-Addo and back to Mahama, and are abusing these opportunities. Private sector initiatives. If you go into some of these state institutions, they gave out money to ordinary Ghanaian to trade, to do business, and you ask of the recovery rate, very low. I'm saying that such an attitude there, or you're buying no oma motor tractor for my farm, should end.
Okay.
And let's benefit from the state and allow the generations unborn to also benefit. Because if you look at the policies of the West now, the America trade war and semi-Kodi, the Western world is now looking more inward than before. They are no more talking about let's send aid. Let's go and invest in Africa. Let's budget for Africa's development. No,
it's about themselves.
They are also looking at it. They look, what's our bread? Also, the Misikano was here one development So how do we create the wealth ourselves? By changing our attitude, by adopting a new posture, calling out those who are getting it done wrongly, ensuring that collectively, no, yema omanu wezi. Otherwise, another 4 years of waste. A new government will come, the same system, and then where would the vicious cycle end?
Ha, honorable. A question is that me will be brave. What can win it by semi compare kai me news beer? Me ya now the some more bo a NDC member be said well lucky a toilet before. A you be says another 8 years and not 2 honorable now who they say that when we say no are lucky.
No, it was something that I was talking about, but because also, and you know the story, also NDC abredo, and I will see. The toilet and what's the toilet? Listen to the story. How funny the story is. A toilet in Wosi, you know. Openina or lobby for the toilet to be built, you know. Or the Shannon said there, or no son faswa.
Oh, okay.
In Bojaj. So for the period now, NPP Babemono, do Wosi toilet in Mother Zion School, AME Zion Primary School. Assemblyman Okoja, Nabayasam. No, I
qualified way.
No, why? And these are some of the examples, but we can work on
orientation.
Well, we need to work on it and also not victimize our public servants and our security agencies because we are taking too much partisanship into all these institutions and it affects us. Me nkade end that mistake be owa. You repeating and there, and under the BBC are on here, so BBC not on here more on Kawasa. We can make it better. But that masa from 1992. I don't think that if you improve the way we do things, and you will be but we can do better as a nation. And I should also add this: that as minority, our job is not to obstruct government. Our job would be and is to constructively criticize, provide alternatives. We are not just there to say there, as in yet, but we will continue to provide alternatives. But what we expect from government is tolerance. And we'll be sharing our doors, and then machoism, taxing, and all the muscling and defamation and name calling and trivializing issues. Government should also adopt a posture of responsibility and tolerate dissenting views, and that is what I believe would help our democracy.
You better say me jawa mawako na I mean some of me baby say ya dear minim say Ghana for do omo any di weche no enim say koso na Mr. we dey say emoye we dey me pe ane anase debi say wo yonko pa ene honorable Kennedy Japan na I fear a presidential primaries Okobi. This year, said you will see or see a young I mean on a lot of platforms would the any day a man on Bonabaso, say what boa pain. Me pacho, send a mekan Annie and I said they be Ubetune for say this year so 2028 Obekwana.
Answer na member. Answer na here programming. We agreed on the questions. If you allow your producer to be bringing in questions, if you yourself you want to introduce things, you've already introduced about 4 questions outside of what we agreed.
Baby, I would defy.
Okay, so let me answer you. All right, so let me answer you.
Okay.
First, we are in opposition.
Okay.
My job as minority leader is to ensure that we are stable in parliament. We are seen as a formidable force, and that Ghanaians trust that should they give us the opportunity, we can do things better. Ghanaians and the party expect unity. My job is to act in a manner that will lead to unity and bring peace within the rank and file of the party. So your job is not to advise people to go for? My job is to act very, very neutral as a leader, so that the presidential contest obi bia obi win bia no ahen in parliament ye tumna ya rally behind the person. Is the reason why I make catch my colleagues MPs there. So be ya the flag bearership race no. Yeni na yemfa neutrality posture bi emfa into because it doesn't help where obi eco declare me, eke declare me, or okay. Dema ozi into chemba.
Okay.
We need to ensure unity. So we are not on this platform to be talking about flag bearership.
Okay.
Kennedy and I remain inseparable in relationship. He is a man I respect and love as a big brother, an uncle, a father, a mentor, and a colleague. We are a family. Okay? I know the relationship between us.
Okay.
And that relationship will remain. The relationship. I have very good relationship with many others in the party who I respect. Brian and I have been very good friends.
Okay.
Dr. Baumia as our vice president, we've been very good in relationship. Honorable Dan Botre, Honorable Boache Jakun, the general secretary, the national chairman, the former majority leader, all the senior party members, council of elders, I maintain very good relationship and we bond well.
Okay.
I do not think that critical times are being out there making public pronouncements will help the cause of the party. And let me remind the party one more time. All we have are the legacies of President Kufuor and President Akufo-Addo. And for 2028, the only weapon we have is the Akufo-Addo legacy. Listen, Obi Botun waba kana Akufo-Addo dem, abe meze mfumduo. Abe bi enyiwa Obotun wa score 100%. But I want to tell my party members in there, anopeya nyankopon all to nsupegu yedu there. All we have is a legacy of Akufo-Addo.
Okay.
It is that legacy that we will rely upon for our 2028. Inti ebufu no ba na nzema bi nkoye ya yenhwe yen na no fanfa.
Okay.
Na yenyina yenye yen wa abota. Na yen bompa na yen famboa na party no onfa ne tempemfra. Na me assure edumfo Yankopon de yen kwachen adwoda ye kokumase.
Okay.
Ozikan the leadership of the party kachen wo bibi. Party mpanyimfo ankorankor was wako. And Ashanti caucus of the party in parliament so wakra kichia one says ya no the mighty minority caucus all the 88 of us so last week your crow orientation war your brother Brana Champ yes Joda nyamezi yanko chena yarko kumasi yakwedum na yekichia one na ya ma won hyezen na yenso mighty minority yetoto yensa no kakra yenya no yeso yezi amona wazi ayehone adwuma na yesra ban de onhwe na za all the oye zeboa ma market no otum manemudo no on manemudo nti yenuanu medumfo they should be assured the mighty minority NPP caucus will be with them Monday afternoon, God willing, next week.
Okay, yo. Honorable Yebeda Sepa, na Yebese also say, Meko Inimuno.
If you want me to come here again, don't set traps for me.
Oh, me set a trap with. Oh, na send them and set a trap amount. Oh, za.
Landmines P.
Oh, Samum. Means the moon is a boko.
Landmines P.
Yebeda Sepa, Ewa woman wadachi, Yeni Sopa. I was your for her say, and I mean, Osahine Alexander Afenyo-Markin, a former majority.
What's the Osahine?
Osahine.
Fahini, Fanti,
Osahin.
But of course, Asanti the Maka Osahine. Okay. Nasi then was Auntie.
Obi odi a kunwenim.
Oh, okay.
Nti osa ene ti odi dom and I say moko akonsa.
Na say nyum da fi e bezi aboche. First Saturday in May.
Oh,
okay. Futu man yana aboche
oh okay
twafo dentifo asafo wokachira aboa na wazaba nanti ye bezi yana afi
okay
nti no
mu invite e betimi abia
of UTV or the woba
okay yeah tie
woba nso am host one
oh okay
woba am host one
producer mpacho what
one brand one promote efutu aboche simpa odebi kese ye bezi yana afi nti mu promote man
me mpacho ya tie was for enti Osahin Alexander Afenyo-Markin, a former majority leader, now the leader of the mighty minority, ono also and a member of parliament Emma efutu constituency na ne yene na twetwe nkomo 101 ewo addiction stroma so shadow so sesa abre ye dan ye ho ba pa me ne mabedwafo betena se abon nkomo nko ba bia ye beba sesia.